Yo, yo. What up, 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 what up? What's good, family? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, it's your man, VACAYJTV in the building. What up, what up, what up, what up? Come on through the room. Come on in the room, YouTube. Come on in the room, YouTube. You know what it is. You know what time it is, family. You know how it's going down. It's your boy. You already know. VACAYJTV in the building. What's good? Stephen Harris is in the building. Salutary salutation. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. I hear you hit that. I see you hit. Thank you for hitting the like button, my brother. Thank you for your love and support always, bro. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear in your ears. Let me know I'm good, fam. Let me know I'm good. All right, come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's time, man. It's that time again. It's that time again. What it looked like for Force, baby. What it looked like for Force, baby. So you know we're gonna go through these exclusive picks. You know what I mean? You know, some of them we've seen. They already dropped some clips on probably two of the pictures, right? So we kind of know what's going on. But the other ones, we don't really know what's going on, right? So we're going to go through that today. You already know how we do, fam. You already know how we do. Yeah, we coming down to the wire, man. We coming down to the wire. What, episode 7? That's the next episode coming through. So, you know, yeah, man, it's almost over. You know what I mean? It's almost time. It's almost time for Tommy to go to New York. It's almost time for Tariq to come through. It's almost that time for us to see Kate in New York and see how, whatever else was going on, you know, from Tommy's perspective, man. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to seeing how things go down, looking forward to seeing how, you know, when Tommy makes that call, how it's going to go down. What's up, Mitchie Music? Mitchie Music, Vacay, MVP, VIP, and all the P's. What's good? The president of the Moist Squad is in the building. What's good? President of the Moist Squad is in the building. What's good? What's good? It's that time, family. It's that time. What it look like, baby. That's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? You know when the name is VACAYJTV. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get right into it, fam. We're gonna get right into it, fam. First picture. You know the game. You know the game. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button for me. Appreciate it. Hit that hype button if you're watching the replay. Appreciate it. And kindly smash the subscribe button if this is your very first time, second time, third time, fourth time being with your boy, VACAYJTV. All right, let's get into it, fam. It's time to discuss this, man. It's time to go into it. What it looked like is the name of the game. We got these exclusive picks from the next episode, episode 7 of season 3. And we are going to guesstimate, estimate, and figure out, kind of throw some theories out there as to what is really going on in these picks right here. You know what I mean? So here's the first pick. I just brought it up. We got Tommy, we got Maria, right? You already know she, if you've been watching the show, you already know she did not go through with unaliving the baby. So it looks like they're having a baby. But, you know, Maria is kind of having her doubts. At first she was like, I need to get rid of the baby. Then she was like, nah, I'm not going to get rid of the baby. But here we are with Tommy holding Maria. And for me, what it looks like is that she's kind of feeling insecure about the whole entire situation, about having a baby, about the safety of the family, of her, you know, of the baby. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a big risk to be with Tommy and to have this baby, man, and try to start a family, be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you say, DeMarcus says, what's up? DeMarcus Vaughn is in the building. What's good? Maria will tell Tommy that Stacey Marks came through. I was getting to that. I was definitely getting to that. And that's going to be part of it. That's going to be a major part of it because she's going to tell Tommy most likely everything that she said as far as getting her to safety and the whole nine. And let me see, where's that picture of her? Here it is. This is the aftermath of her closing the door on Stacey Marks because Stacey Marks came through unexpected, uninvited, unexpected. She's like, you better get up out of here. We saw the clip, but this is probably her telling her and kicking Stacey Marks out. And Stacey Marks is on some like, yo, You sure you want to have this baby? You sure you want to be with Tommy? You know, I can get you and the baby to safety and da 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 da. She always making promises she can't really keep. You know what I mean? So I'd rather roll with Tommy than roll with her. You know what I'm saying? At least Tommy, he has a huge stake in the game, right? He got a baby on the way. He gonna make sure she's protected at all costs. But the fact that Stacey Marks rolled up to the door, right? And Maria didn't know it. That ain't safe. That ain't that safe, right? I thought we had like cameras in the whole now. What, did he shoot up the cameras? Did he shoot up the security? Like, what happened to the security cameras? How come she didn't know Stacey Marks was right at the door? You know what I mean? Or maybe she did and she, opened the door and said, "What do you want?" So it's a whole lot. Let me see what y'all talking about. What does it look like? Tommy holding her, and now we looking at Maria, and she seems to be a little bit shaken up. Missy Music says, she says she chose that life. Maybe it's about Miguel. Okay. This right here specifically is about, well, it's probably about Miguel too. So you can add all of that into one, right? Because I don't know if Miguel, we don't know. We didn't get that clue yet that Miguel may have informed Maria that his life is on the line now because he didn't get Tommy unalived in the last episode. And now, the cartel is after Miguel and his crew, right? Really Miguel. So maybe he told her, maybe he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Harris says, Maria reveals she is pregnant, initially planning, the shorten, the charge it. Yes. We know that from the last episode. Yep. So she's telling Tommy probably everything. Tommy, she came by and she threatened this, that, and the third. What are we gonna do? I feel unsafe. And he's like, "Nah, baby, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I got you. So that's probably what he's gonna tell her. And she's gonna be like, okay. But if she finds out what's going on with Miguel, I think that's going to be another red flag for her. And at the same time, just like she did before, she went to Tommy and told Tommy about the whole situation, about Cruz getting locked up, how Miguel owed Shay, $500,000, and Tommy took care of it. So now is she going to him again saying, "Listen, I just found out that Miguel is in big trouble because he was supposed to get you unalive and he stopped you from going to the spot so the hitter couldn't get at you because you was with us at dinner." Maybe she telling him that too. You know what I'm saying? What it look like, family? Y'all let me know what y'all think it looks like. It's all good. Let me see. Okay. Let's see here. DeMarcus says, Stacey Marks sound like Clyde Williams from VLW. She does, with the broken promises. Exactly. I think you're getting tired of the promises. I meant Miguel got the picture of the flower. Yeah. So she might be telling him the whole nine if he reveals it to her. You know what I'm saying? But again, he, how did Maria find out about Miguel's situation? Oh, yeah, because he was there when he found out that Cruz was locked up. And then Miguel told her after she was giving him a shots. That's right. So that's how she found out. Steven says, Stacey Marks pressure target Maria to get answers about Claudia's threatening her political career and pushing Maria to act. Exactly. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, what's going on here? We got Marshall, AKA Bakari from the shop. We got D-Mac, AKA Darnell. We got Jannard. That's Jannard, right? Yeah. Jannard, AKA Cauliflower Ear, AKA wanted to mess around with Liliana, but ain't get nowhere. And we got, who's this guy right here? What's his name? I forgot his name, right? But they looking like, what do you think is going on? They look kind of shocked. They looking like, They look like they watching something, and it's very intense. What are they watching that is so intense? What it look like, family? Y'all know the game. Hit the like button, tap the screen for your boy. Appreciate it. What it look like, fam? Y'all let me know what it look like right here. I'm gonna tell you what I think, but I want to see what y'all think first, and then I'll go in. You know what I'm saying? Bones, that's his name, Bones. Bones Malone. Man, I'm hungry. Bones Malone. Okay, that's his name, Bones. Okay. So what it look like, fam? What's going on here? What are they looking at? What do you think they're looking at? Because it looks pretty intense, family. It looks like something's going down. It looks like, yo, I can't believe what I'm watching. I can't believe what I'm seeing. What do you think they're looking at? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? What do y'all think? Chime in below. Let me know. What does it look like? All right, I'm going to tell you what I think it looks like. I think this is either when Tommy and Diamond is about to fight, or they in the middle of going back and forth, throwing blows at each other. That's what I think. What'd you say? What'd you say? Okay, the market says Bones, Denard, D-Mac, and Marshall watching Diamond and Tommy fight. Yeah. That's what it looked like. Because you look at Bones' face, he look, oh, you know what I'm saying? And you look at, D-Mac, he looked very concerned, you know what I mean? And you look at Denard, he like, yo, Tommy may be getting at him, you know what I'm saying? Tommy may be winning, you know what I'm saying? Diamond better knock him out. Come on, Diamond. Like he rooting him on, right? So that's what it looked like, man. It looked like they getting busy, B, you know what I'm saying? And these guys are just there watching what's going down. I know D-Mac has to be in major conflict right now. Even though Tommy is his uncle, still, man, it's like he just got back down with CBI, finally after putting in some work. You said, Jay, I agree with that. You agree with that? Yeah. It's definitely going down. With the market saying they fighting. Yeah, it looked like they just can't believe that this is happening. You know what I'm saying? The market says Stacey Marks could arrest Maria for being an accomplice for the unalivement of Claudia. Remember that Maria was wiping up Claudia's blood. That's true, but what's the evidence? How's she going to arrest her with no evidence? There's no evidence. Evidence is gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she knows if she arrests, she can't even do that, bro. Again, chess pieces, bro. Tommy got her by the gonads, bro. Stacey Marks arrests Maria for the unalivement of Claudia. Do you know how fast that video of Stacey Marks bribing the witness, taking money from Tommy, giving $25,000 to the girl for picking out Vic, he still got the video, bro. That's going to shut down everything, bro. So she ain't stupid enough to do that. She's not stupid enough to arrest Maria. That would be the dumbest move possible that she makes, bro. But yes, these guys right here, they looking, and I'm looking forward to this fight because I know what's going down. I saw the clip. I saw the I already did a breakdown of what's next. You know what I'm saying? I already did a breakdown of what's next. So check that video out. Let's go to the next pick. It's dinner time at JP's house, or old Kate's house, or grandma's house, or whoever's house. But what it looked like, fam, we got JP, we got D-Mac, and we got Sega Genesis. When I was that broke, man, you couldn't get to this. We got Genesis. What's up, Shade in the city? Hey, what's up, mommy? What's up? What's up, mommy? Thank you for coming through and hanging with your boy. Thank you for coming through and supporting. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you for locking in. You know what I'm saying, on your break or whatever you're doing, eating your cheese sandwich. I appreciate you coming through. That's the homie right there. It's probably Treese. It's probably Treese, right? It's probably Treese or Nels or whoever. Both of them. Much love. Make sure y'all subscribe to Shade in the City, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Shade in the City. All right. So yes. So you got these guys right here. Okay, well, let me see. Missy Music says, I think Stacey will still try to find a way from Tommy and Vic. Of course, she's going to try everything in her power to get away from the she got herself into. You know what I'm saying? Because she took the $1 million. She took it. Now you are going to be the employee of the month. But back to this picture. Let's focus. Here we go. What is JP saying to Genesis? What is D-Mac trying to stop JP from saying? That's what it looks like. I'm setting it up for y'all. Setting it up for y'all. What it look like, family. Y'all drop your joy and your thoughts below. Let's see. Stephen Harris says Miguel makes a major life-saving sacrifice for yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right. Don't do chat. I don't know if she do chat or not. I have no idea. But all good, all good. So thank you for coming through. What do you say? I hope D-Mac JP introduced Genesis to Kate. Kate is in New York, bro. There's no possible way right now that she's going to be introduced to Kate because Kate is in New York. Remember, she's in New York. She's in New York. You know why she's in New York. She got to be in New York for everything to go down with Ghost, right? She got to be in New York so Diana could put on the red wig and give a letter to Kate, okay? Remember Ghost. So she in New York right now. Kate is not even around. So what does it look like? I'm going to tell you what I think it looks like. It looks like Genesis might have said something out of pocket. And it looks like JP is like, girl, let me tell you something, blah, blah, blah. And it looks like D-Mac is like, hold, come on, Pops. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what she said. Maybe she said, yeah, you know, me and D-Mac, we just got down the other day. I gave up my virginity to D-Mac. Again, y'all throw it out there. What do y'all think she said to make JP? He looked like he about to tell us something, or he's telling us something like she shouldn't be doing something or saying something. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's like, are you gay? And he's like, young lady. And he's like, whoa, Pops, don't go crazy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. I want to see what you guys think. What it looked like is the name of the game. All right. So chime in below. Let me know. But that's okay. Let me see. Stephen Harris says Stacey deals with the fallout of the campaign. Yeah, I got you, bro. What's going on in this pick? I need to know what's going on in this pick right here. Focus, guys. Focus, man. Stay focused. What's going on right here? What are they talking about? What's going down? Yeah. Okay. So that's what I think. I think she said something out of pocket. I think he's probably getting on her about whatever she said. And D-Mac is like, yo, Pops, chill. Yo, hold on. Wait. That's not what she meant, you know, or maybe she meant this. Come on, chill. You know what I'm saying? It looks like an intense conversation because this part right here, this hand right there shows me that something intense is being said by JP to Sega Genesis. And I'm always going to say Sega Genesis. You know what I'm saying? They're just having an innocent family dinner with Pops. Innocent? That's what you see? I see more than that. Okay. DeMarcus says Tommy could tell JP, D-Mac, Genesis, and Kate that he is about to be a father at the dinner scene. Okay. But look at, again, analyze the physical. I'm looking, again, that's all we got is the physical. I'm looking at hands, I'm looking at arms, I'm looking at faces. Look at JP's face, man. He don't look too happy, right? He don't look too happy at all. He's asking her something stupid. Is he asking her something stupid? He's asking her something private, maybe? Maybe it's too private, maybe it's too personal, right? What are your intentions with my son? Have you had sex with my son? Have you, something like that? And probably D-Mac's like, yo, Pops, chill, man. Yo, chill, you know what I'm saying? Are you pregnant with my son's baby? Something crazy, right? Something out of pocket, right? It could be him, right? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like D-Mac is like, yo, hold up, Pops. Or it could be her. And D-Mac got pissed, about to say something crazy. And I mean, not D-Mac, JP, about to say something crazy. And D-Mac is like, yo, Pops, chill. Like, relax, Pops. Be like, okay. Let's keep it moving. What it looked like is the game, family. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the very first time. Bam, bam, boom, bam, bam, Bigelow. See, this is a very important episode, fam. And this is the one that I've been looking forward to for a while. Why? Because this probably will be the most conflicted episode that we've seen, right? The most. And when I say conflicted. I mean, like multiple layers of conflicts are about to come to the surface in episode 7, right? So what does it look like right here? Your man Tommy don't look too happy at all, right? And D-Mac, I mean not D-Mac, Diamond is just sitting back like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's good? Like, what you need? You need something? You know what I'm saying? What you need? You need a little bit of money? What you need, Tommy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the big man on campus. I'm the big man. I'm the king. You know what I'm saying? So, what you need, man? But Tommy don't look too happy in this pic, right? Zoom in, y'all zoom in if you can. Zoom in on Tommy's face. He looked like he arguing or about to say something crazy to Diamond again, because he been saying crazy stuff all the time. He been saying crazy stuff all the time. Okay, let me go. Let's see. Mitchy Music says they are just having, okay, you said I read that already. Mitchy Music says, JP, so young lady. Do you know what you're getting yourself into with my hood son? He would not call his son hood. Marcus says, Genesis could ask JP about D-Mac's mother. Okay. This music says, I hope this is when Tommy and Diamond break ties. Oh, this is I think it's the beginning. The Marcus says, Tommy finds out Diamond is doing side hustles with Madam Wu with the fentanyl. Okay. Yeah. They did put out a clip. For those, there's a lot of people who haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Shout out to my man, DeMarcus. He sent me something. Made sure I saw this other clip that we're going to get to. But yeah, they put out a couple of sneak peeks. But remember, DeMarcus, not everybody is up on the sneak peeks because they're at work or they living their life or they didn't see it. You know what I mean? So yes, I believe that's what's going on. Stephen Harris says Tommy might get kicked out of CBI or force a split, pushing him to become a more independent lone wolf, but still leverage the group power. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, if you've seen the clip, this is definitely the argument that they're having, that Tommy feels like he wasn't included. And of course, Tommy's like, I am the coalition. And Diamond gonna be on some like, yo, we put it to a vote. And just like he said he was gonna do, he told Jannard he was gonna put it to a vote whether or not the coalition wanna get involved with FET. And yeah, they voted that they wanted to get involved with FET and they wanted to get money with Lady Lou. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, yeah, there was a clip that was put out earlier today. So we saw that already. We saw that. For those who didn't see it, yeah, we saw that. So yeah, they're gonna be going back and forth arguing about whatever it is. And yeah, they're gonna get into it. They're gonna get into it. What it looked like, fam, we got your girl, and yeah, I predicted this in my what's next video, that we just saw somebody holding a bat, walking up to a car, and that shit. And then we saw like somebody smashing it. And I said it was Shanti. So I called it. It is Shanti. And what is Shanti doing? Why she got a bat? Why she about to smash this windshield, family? What's going on? What it look like? Man, whose car is she about to bash? I'm gonna let y'all go first. Y'all go first. Tell me what y'all think. Whose car is this? Why does she look all mad? Why is she pissed off? Who's she mad at? Whose car? I mean, I could only think of one other person. I can only think of one person. You know what I'm saying? And by the height of it, I can only think of one car. I can only think of one person and one car that this is what, okay, let's see. Oh, there go my girl. It's Nels. What's up, Nels? See? There she go. See? Tree said Nels don't do chat. I was like, I don't know if Nels don't do chat. That's Nels. Nels is right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nels. Shout out to Tree. Shade in the city. My girls. Shout out to y'all. What's up, Nels? How you doing, mama? How that baby doing, mama? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you. Much love to Shade in the city girls. Shanti is mad at Jannard. Okay, that's what Steven says. Shanti is mad at Jannard. Why is Shanti mad at Jannard though? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because he met up with Che and didn't tell her? Because maybe she's finding out the truth that he really just has been playing her all this time. He wasn't really going to try to take out his brother again because he tried to take out his brother the first time and it failed. And now she wants to take out Diamond again. And maybe she's coming to the realization it's not going to happen because now that they put this coalition to a vote, now Jannard and Diamond gonna be powwowing up like we brothers again. We locked in. Ain't nothing gonna separate us ever again. And, you know, yeah, she been pissed off. You know what I'm saying? He tried to give her a chain last episode. She's like, I don't need your dang cheap ass chain. I don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? She's still mad at him. So yeah, she's definitely mad. Okay, let's see. DeMarcus says Shanti found out that Jannard betrayed her by working with Manny Fresh. Ooh. Okay. With the Fett, yeah, because Manny Fresh was the one that told him, right? So when he went to pick up the money, she got her little, you know, radio compartment thing zipped up. She gave him the money, and he was like, "Yo, you messing around with that Fett too? Well, what is that?" He's like, "That's that Fett." He's like, "You messing with that Fett?" So yes, Manny Fresh. Yeah, they had it. Oh wow, I just thought about it. They had another meeting with Madam Wu without Shanti. And Shanti was the one that wanted to do business with Manny Fresh. Yeah, that don't look good. Yeah, I'll be mad too. I'll be mad too if I was the plug and the connection to Manny Fresh, even though you beat her up and took her product when you was a crackhead, when you was Jannard, Junkie Jannard, right? You made amends, apologized to her, gave Manny Fresh some money, right? And the chain back. Now y'all buddies, and now you taking meetings without me? Oh yeah. Because it looked like Jannard just kind of pushing her out. First is Che, now it's Madam Wu and CBI without her. That ain't a good look. They ain't rolling together. That's bad business on Jannard's part. So I can understand why she mad at the whole situation. Yes, Jasmine Sullivan busting windows out the car. Yep. Okay. Steven says Shanti might make a ruthless move against Jannard to secure her position within the coalition or for her own family interests. Okay. Will she secure her position or will she terminate her position in the coalition? Because just because you bashing up, okay, Jannard is becoming locked in more so with Diamond. Diamond is the top dog. He gonna make sure he the top dog. That's why I think this fight is gonna happen with Tommy and Diamond. Who's gonna be the top dog? There's only gonna be one. They fight over it in the whole 9, and probably Tommy gonna lose against Diamond as far as this fight goes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's gonna secure her position in the coalition because if Jannard is the right-hand man, second in command, he gonna be pretty pissed off. I mean, she want that, she don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like Jannard, he ain't gonna do nothing to her. All right, here we go. DeMarcus says, remember that Shanti wanted to only work with Manny Fresh, now Manny Fresh working with Don. Exactly. I was just saying that, my brother. I was just saying Jannard kind of pushed her out of the loop. Do you think that Shanti will go with Tommy whenever? Yes. I believe she's gonna be part of the team. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I think Shanti, I think Big Smurf, of course, Miguel, that whole thing is gonna come together. That whole thing gonna come together. All right, let's keep it moving. What the hell is Vic doing now? Vic and his boy, what's his name? Billy Bob, his name ain't Billy Bob, he Irish, right? So, yeah, man, I think they're talking about that whole bar thing that they took over, right? And they got hit up. You know, they hit up the Assyrians, right? The Assyrians? Yeah, and they took their bars back. But that's going to be big trouble, and that's going to piss off Tommy. And that's also, I think, what Diamond and them were talking about. They were talking about that too, how he, no, that's another scene. We'll talk about that later. So, yep, they hit up the bars. You know, Vic is on a rampage. Vic is going to try to get back Tommy for everything because Tommy is basically pimping him. And yeah, I think Vic is trying to reclaim the Flynn name and the territory and everything else like that. But he a snitch, man. He a snitch bitch. So it's gonna be real hard for that to happen. You know what I mean? It's gonna be real hard for that to happen. Connor, thank you. Connor. DeMarcus, thank you. We say predictions. Raheem, Grayskull, Bill Singh, Titus. Okay. Let's see here. Steve says Jannard is predicted to fully betray Shanti, perhaps taking her out to secure his place, okay, with Diamond and the rest of the CBI, or getting caught in the crossfire. Okay. Yeah, I could roll with that. Jannard will convince Vic to go after Maria. Maria will hit and drive over Connor. Did you see the episode already, bro? How you know Maria will hit and drive over Connor, bro? How do you know that? Did you watch the episode already, bro? Just tell us. Just say, yeah, I seen it already, man. Okay, just tell us, man. Just be straight up. Keep it 100. Keep it a buck. All right. Mitchie Music says, is it what? Mitchie Music. Is not going to last very long. You mean it isn't going to last very long. He's making stupid moves all the time. Okay. All right. That was kind of rough, Mitchie Music. I know you can't go back and correct it. You can retract and then repost. That was whew. Almost give me a heart attack. Isn't. I was like, what? But you retracted it. It's all good. All right, let's keep it moving. Boom, bap, the boom, bow. How you like me now? You know my style. Look, Shanti was already warming up to Tommy. And I think it's coming down to the wire where not only will Tommy get kicked out of CBI, I think and not only is Shanti going to bash Jannard's Lamborghini SUV. I think these two are going to lock in. I think he's going to include her because he's always included her. That's the thing that Tommy has done. Tommy's always including her in whatever it is, whether it be the VT deal. And you know what I'm saying? When they were smoking last time, it's like, all right, you know, how you going to handle the VT deal now that Claudia's gone? And boom, they was chopping it up like, yo, we still going to do business. We still going to make money, da. You know what I'm saying? So because Tommy including her and stuff and having conversations with her about moves, she is most likely going to roll with Tommy, man. You know what I'm saying? Jannard pushing her out of the deal. Jannard saying, I did this for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to take the meeting real quick. I couldn't include you because I had to make a move. And I'm doing this for us. And pissed her off. Jannard is slowly but surely pushing Shanti right over to Tommy. So when they do betray Tommy and CBI, she definitely going to get down. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. Oh, you pieced it together in the trailer. Okay. Shanti will tell Tommy that Jannard is working with Madam Wu. Okay. And he's also going to find out, you know, about the FET as well. Maybe this is how he finds out about the FET, right? Maybe Shanti's the one that kind of gives up Jannard, but also gives up the whole move that was made by CBI. And then after this, that's when Tommy goes to Diamond like, yo, what's up with that? And Diamond's like, yo, we put it to a vote. You know what I'm saying? Just like you wanted it. Just like you said, you the coalition. So we voted on it and everybody in the coalition want to make money with FET. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at us trying to make money. He could throw the same line that Tommy threw on Diamond with the straps and gave it to the other guy to lock in Miguel's other crew. Remember last episode? He used the straps that Jannard and Diamond got from hitting up the Yardies. And then Jannard and Diamond wanted to give it to the crew. And Tommy was like, nah, I'm going to use it as bait to get these guys that's down with Miguel to get down with us. So now Diamond could flip it on him and say, Well, you can't get mad at us for wanting to make money. Because that's what Tommy said to Diamond. So Diamond wouldn't get mad at him using the straps to grab one of Miguel's crew. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're formulating the team. You know what I'm saying? They formulating Voltron, B. They formulating Voltron. Bam. Miguel, is this Miguel's last stand? Because he got the flower. He got the Mexican flower, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't allow Tommy to go to the spot to get hit up, bro. So what do you think, Holmes? Yo, Holmes, is Miguel out of here, homies? What do you think, Holmes? Is Miguel out of here, man? Is this his last? Is his life flashing before his eyes right here? Okay, is that what's going on? Y'all let me know. Let me know what it look like. Is this it? Is the cartel like about to blast? You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, Miguel, should have done that. And Miguel's like, it's all slow motion. It's like, and he's thinking about Maria, Abuela, Grandma, Cruz, all this light flash before his eyes. What do you say? Okay, let me see. Shanti could tell Tommy that it was Jannard's plan to give up D-Mac to King Kilo. Ooh, man, that would be crazy. Steven says Shanti sides with Tommy's interests will likely align Tommy after he is officially ousted from CBI, having already created a rift with Jannard, her brother, and Diamond. She is predicted to work. Yes, she is. What do you say? DeMarcus says Miguel will survive this episode. Yeah, he probably will survive the whole thing. I'm just saying, is this one of the moments where the cartel is trying to get at him? You know what I mean? Is this the moment right here where he gonna have to shuffle, hustle, and hide and all this and that and get down under and get his strap and try to pop back and the whole nine? You know what I mean? Shout out to Mitchie Music. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Mitchie Music. And she says, do you think whenever Tommy overrides Diamond, he's making the right decision though? Tommy has been wiser than he has been in previous episodes and even in Power. Like, we see the growth of Tommy. We see a little bit of his chess playing become way better than it has been. Now, the move with using the straps to get the crew that was down with Miguel to get down with them, that was a smart move, right? Not every move is smart, like the move that he made and chopped off the dude's head and then showed it to the coalition, and then boom, homeboy got shot earlier in the season. Wasn't the best decision that he made, because now he got the other members of the crew of the coalition bailed on him because they got family in Mexico and the cartel is Mexican, so therefore they got scared and they ran off, right? But then Tommy kind of recovered, got some new crews, right? Made sure that there was a drought and locked in two crews. Remember, there's two crews that was down with Miguel. All right. Remember, Peter and them, they originally was down with Miguel, right? And then once things got messed up, right? Boom, they got down with Tommy, right? And then, the other crew, with Tommy gave him the straps, boom, and it was like, yo, ain't no drought over here. You got a drought with Miguel, but you don't got no drought with us. Boom, roll with us. So that's two crews that Tommy kind of swiped away, and that's why Miguel owed so much money to Che, because Che, he was still giving them weight, and because Miguel was losing crews, he didn't have enough distribution going out as fast as Tommy and CBI and all this and that. So yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Miguel and Tommy team up soon to happen. What's up, SG? Is that Support Gaming? Did they change your name again? Did they change? It got to be Support Gaming, because it got to be Support Gaming, yo. 2029 Support Gaming. That's who that is. Support Gaming. What's good? We got SG on there. Okay. Shout out to my man DeMarcus. All right, $5 super chat. Thank you, my brother. And he says, hold on. I'm gonna like it and put a heart. Okay. It says Cruz will save Miguel's life when the hitter from Marquez Cartel is choking out Miguel. Oh yeah. I do have that picture. So they are gonna catch up with Miguel, and he about to choke him out. So Cruz is probably gonna give his life, right? We're gonna lose Cruz. We're gonna lose Cruz. Lose Cruz. Lose Cruz. We're gonna lose Cruz. So we're gonna lose Cruz in this one, or is Cruz gonna, get him out of that chokehold so Miguel can get away, and then boom, boom, Cruz is gonna pop off, or is we gonna lose Cruz? Is Cruz gonna be loose? Is it gonna be gone? Tell me. What do y'all think? Is Cruz out of here? If he's gonna save him, he's sacrificing his life. He's putting his life on the line for your man Miguel. Let me see. By Miguel saying, see what it says. By Miguel saying, saving Tommy from Roberto Ortega, assassin in the previous episode. Miguel has directly defied the Miguel Cortez. Yes. What the heck? Miguel Cortez. Yep. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, it's time. It's me. I knew that was you, Support Gaming. Like, I'm like, who is SG? SG can't be having a freaking blue wrench, and I don't know who they are. So that I knew that was Support Gaming. I knew. What's good, Support Gaming? They were coming through. Okay, the market says Miguel's insulin is very expensive. This is why Miguel could not get Cruz out of prison to pay. How much is that mother freaking insulin, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is man, that's a lot of money. Was $100,000 for insulin? This is crazy. Cruz could be out of here. Yeah. Cruz could be out of here. And I won't be mad at Cruz, because if Cruz is trying to save Miguel's life, he's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his job. So it is what it is. All right, family, let's keep it going. Yeah. Right here. What it look like, fam? It's your man, VACAY-J. Yo, share this out. Everybody you know that loves power, loves force, share this out, family. Share this out. Let's go. Yeah, this right here, I think is them about to scrap. Yeah, they about to scrap, yo. You know what I'm saying? Diamond's like, yeah, I'm the man. I run CBI. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of you, Tommy. You came through out of nowhere, come from New York. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we made money together, whatever. But you know what? You've been making some wild moves lately, and you acting like you running this. Nah, man, it's me, Big Diamond. I run this. You don't run shit. Oh, I can't wait for this fight to happen. I'm seeing the words come out of his mouth right now, and I ain't even write it. I ain't even see it. You know what I'm saying? But it's about to go down. Diamond, Tommy, who gonna win this fight? Or is it gonna be an even? Is it gonna be even? Or is Diamond about to whoop Tommy's ass, yo? Who you got in this fight? Let's put the bets up right now. But we ain't betting because we ain't got no money to be putting up in here. We don't do bets. We just play betting, right? Who's gonna win this fight? Because it's going down. You already know they going to scrap. They ain't gonna pop off. They gonna scrap. Who's gonna be running the show, right? Who's gonna be? Who got Diamond? Or who got Tommy? Who gonna win this? Or is it gonna be even Steven? Let me know. The market says Tommy might call Diamond the N-word. Whoa. Yeah. Yo, Tommy gonna use the N-word? Stop playing. Yo, stop playing. Just like he did with Ghost? Yeah. Oh, this gonna be a wild one. First, Tommy talking to a black woman, Stacey Martin, about, I own you, on some slave master shit. That's what I thought of, man. And ain't nobody saying nothing about it, man. I'm saying it right here, VACAY-JayTV. Tommy saying to Stacey Marks, I own you, was on some slave master shit. Yo, I wasn't even feeling that. I was not. And I know y'all wasn't thinking like that because it's Tommy. He grew up with Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Tommy down with us. I know. But the fact that I'm seeing this white man say, I own you now. It's different than Rock saying it to Lulu. Okay, it's different. Okay. But if Tommy say the N-word to Diamond, yo, Yo, Diamond about to beat him down for real. Yo, okay. Wait, this gonna be wild. I can't wait for this episode to come. Yo, DeMarcus, if you right, that would be crazy. You say Team Diamond all day. Okay, Team Diamond. Who you got, Diamond or Tommy, when they fight? Because the fight is gonna go down this Friday. We know what's happening. We seen the clips from the trailer for this episode coming up. So we see them busting each other up. We see Diamond slam Tommy on the table. Okay, we see the guys that I showed you earlier in the background, like, yo, it's going crazy. All right. We say Maria, the storyline surrounding Miguel, unalive Chase son. And whether Maria will reveal this is to anyone is a simmering subplot that could resurface adding. Okay, person. Mr. Music says, I'm Team Diamond on the fight. Okay. Tommy said the N word before. Yes, I know. I know he did. It's just that right now in 2025 to Diamond, it's different, okay? It's going to be different. It's a whole different environment. When he said it before, it was like, that's Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Tommy and them, they grew up together, These two ain't grow up together, okay? These two did not grow up together. They didn't grow up like kids with Ghost and Tommy. You know what I'm saying? They grew up as kids, so they was probably saying that on the block all the time, right? Right. These two ain't grow up together, fam. This guy right here don't really know this guy right here. And Tommy don't really know Diamond like that. You know what I'm saying? They business associates. They are not brothers like Ghost and Tommy was, all right? So it's different this time. Tommy would not use the N word on Forrest, maybe on Reasonable Doubt, but not, hey, you don't, look, this is Power, my dear. And if you watch Power, you don't know really what's gonna go down until it goes down. Tommy don't want Diamond smoke. Okay, DeMarcus. Diamond turning into Ronnie Mathis. Is he, or he's just being the Diamond that we heard about and now he's finally coming to the surface? You know what I mean? Sport Gaming says Diamond a train, exactly. And we saw that. We saw that in last episode, or the episode before that, when he was boxing up. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting, he was hitting the bag. He was hitting the bag. We saw that, man. You know what I'm saying? Diamond ready for this. Diamond training for this. DeMarcus says, this is Diamond that put Rojas in a wheelchair. Yeah. Thank you, my brother. Good point. He put Rojas in the wheelchair. Y'all know who Rojas is. Right? That's right. Beast mode, demon time Diamond. Exactly. And we've seen it. We've seen the demon come out with that PO, where he sliced the PO, right? Blood splattered all over the barbershop. He sat there like, this is the real Diamond. I'm a menace. I'm a beast. And that's why he had to get rid of Shorty. Like I told him, I was mad at Diamond because Diamond should have smashed one more time and then got rid of Shorty. Okay, all right? Let me just smash one more time and then I got to let you go, right? Sport Gamer says, crazy how Rojas hasn't appeared in all this. Yeah. We haven't seen Rojas since we seen Rojas that one time, right? I don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Tell Jay to call his agent on that. But this is about to go down. It's about to go down. Who you got? You got Diamond, you got Tommy, Diamond. Put it in the chat. Hit that like button. Share this out. Let's go. All right. All right, this is where your boy Snake Eyes, Jake the Snake Jannard, is going to go and convince Vic that Tommy ain't ish. And if Tommy didn't come through when he came through with that bad deal that went down and saved both of their lives, right? Then they would be the ones on top. Is that true? If Tommy didn't come through and save dumbass Vic who he didn't even have all the money, right? Was it Vic that didn't have all the money? Man, we talking about season 1, episode 1 or episode 2? Was it Vic or Jannard? Or somebody ain't had the money and they was just not doing business well. And these guys were just like, crazy crap. It was, yeah. So you remember that? And then Tommy came through, bow, busted them up because they was about to pop them. Yeah, he even had all the money. Or one of them didn't have all the money. This is so way back, right? So is that true? If Tommy didn't come through, would they be on top? I don't think so, because I think those crazy crackhead dudes was about to pop both of them because they ain't even had a bread, you know what I'm saying, or a product or whatever the case is, right? They didn't have the bread and they didn't have all the product. It was weird. It was bad business. And Tommy came through and saved both their asses. We say, Marcus says, the Yardies eliminating Wheelie symbolized the death of, oh, okay. I got you. Stephen Harris says, Tommy and Diamond is harder. Oh, Tommy and Diamond is harder for me to pick one of them. I know. Look, it may go down where I think Tommy going to get him a couple times and then Diamond going to get him. Diamond going to slam him. They're going to get into it. And then it's going to be, I think it's going to be even Steven. And I think Diamond going to be like, you know what? I don't care. You out of CBI. We're done. And that's it. And that's when your man Tommy gonna become a lone wolf. But along the way, here we go with Jannard convincing Vic that Tommy need to go. He been waiting for this moment all his life to convince Vic and convince everybody that Tommy gotta go. He been trying to get rid of Tommy. And now that Vic is taking his bars back, right? Which goes against Tommy's plan, goes against everything that Tommy set up, right? Which is messing up Tommy's business too, by the way, messing up CBI business too. Yeah, man, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. So Vic is definitely going to retaliate against Tommy, try to get himself away from all of that. Okay. We say Jannard is convincing Vic to go after Maria. Okay, so that's what you're saying, going after Maria. Vic will send Connor after Maria, and Maria hits Connor. Okay, got you. That's crazy. Car comes around my block playing freaking some music, man. You're trying to put us into a trend. I don't know what that is. Anyway, Mitchie Music says, okay. Vic will eliminate Asher to hurt Tommy's organization. Okay. I can see that. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, fam. All right, let's move on. Boom, 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 bow. What the heck is this? This is not JP's place. JP went to go see D-Mac? What's happening? Talk to me. What it look like, fam? What is JP saying to D-Mac now? Is JP like, yo, the girl is right. You need to go to school. Stop playing. You know, yeah, she's right. She's a good girl. You need to follow her. You need to go away. Is that what he's telling her? Is that what he's telling her? Let me see. After Tommy gets the A whooping, wonder what he'll do, walk away, then hit back. Now he gonna be a lone wolf, and then he's gonna get his own crew. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get Shanti. Miguel gonna still be alive. It's gonna be Shanti, Miguel. Yeah, Shanti, Miguel. Who else? Tommy. And I don't know about D-Mac, man. I don't know about D-Mac because in that fight, man, looked like D-Mac was holding Tommy back with Marshall. You know what I'm saying? So is D-Mac gonna stick with CBI or is D-Mac gonna stick with his uncle? What do y'all think? Okay. Sport Gamer says D-Mac is 50-50 on the fence of being unalive, right? A lot of us are hoping he meets Tariq, but it's possible he could be gone before Tariq even shows. I don't know. I don't think so, bro, because they wouldn't be doing all of this and giving us so many more scenes with him and him getting so many licks and surviving these licks and him being set up and the girl trying to get him to go to college. And like, we wouldn't be getting all this for him to just be unalive, bro. And he's young too. You know what I'm saying? And he's young too. So because he's young, I mean, that doesn't mean he can't be unalive. I'm just saying, like, Tommy gonna need a predecessor. Like, Tommy gonna need somebody to succeed him, right? While he's either leaving Chicago or whatever the case is. So, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I just don't see that happening no time soon. Stephen Harris says the federal task force let Stacey Marks let Stacey Marks continue to put pressure on CBI, leveraging information from source like Vic to build their case. Okay. Um, hmm, I don't know about that. DeMarcus says Stacey Marks will tell Tommy that Bill Singh is preventing her from making mayor. First off, how will Stacey Marks find out that Bill Singh is doing that? That's number one question. How? Tommy could eliminate Bill Singh because he is interfering with Tommy's business and working with the Marquez cartel. Now, the Marquez cartel thing, yes, I can see him eliminating because, yes, I could see that happen. That second part, I could see happen. I just want to know how will Stacey Marks find out because she still doesn't know. She still doesn't know. She's still like looking at Singh like, yo, first you was down with going after Tommy. Now you not down. Now you down again. Like you back and forth with it. Yo, you messed up the paperwork. You messed up the warrant, which messed up the case. You being a little sloppy. Like I'm surprised Stacey Marks ain't get on him more so. But again, she got so much pressure going against her from, the top person coming to see her, Tommy now extorting her and making her do what she do. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brandon? What's up? What's up? What's up? Definitely hit that like button, fam. All right. So what are they saying? I don't know. Type in the chat below. Let's go to the next one. We saw this one already. Boom. Yeah, she's trying to become mayor. Yeah, look, somebody else gonna come out and expose something. Is it true that you're accepting money from, drug dealers from Chicago? Da, 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 in particular by the name of Tommy Egan. If that happens, if that happens, it's over. It's a wrap for her. Like it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's done. She may not do what Tommy wanted to do. He may just send that video, man. And then he can't use it no more. And then she'll be under the bus, throw under the bus, right? We say Officer Hardwick could be working undercover to expose Singh. Okay. Oh, okay, the new person. Okay. Got you. Mitchy Music says, stupid question, but I wonder if this college thing is what they'll have in common. D-Mac, girlfriend, and Effie, right? Forget her name. Genesis. Yes, Genesis. They stressing it a little. They might be pushing for him to get out of the game. But I don't know. They could be low key trying to push us to believe that D-Mac is just gonna leave the life for Genesis so they can go and live happily ever after on a campus. I don't know if that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But D-Mac gonna do whatever for his shorty. And shorty's like, yo, just think about it. You going to college and he gets soft with shorty. He gets soft. He get real soft with Genesis. Genesis / the alternative universe of Effie. So you never know. You never know. Never know. Okay, Jannard might try to take out the Tommy or D-Mac with JP possibly horrifically possibly dying there to save one of them. Interesting. That'll be an interesting scenario. What's up, Brandon? Brandon says Tommy will eliminate Vic and Jannard when he finds out they're going to do JP. Okay. I can see him taking out Vic, definitely. Hey, happy Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm unpretentious. 25. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. I see you in the comments. I appreciate you coming through. Genesis looks like Effie. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yep, that might be the new Effie. Sport Gamer says these shows have parallels to OG Power. Yep, they do. D-Mac is like young Ghost mixed with Tommy. Yep, who is in the streets. Yep, Genesis is the good girl, right? Like Angie, right? Spellman, like Cho. Yep. Take the DeMarcus says Detective Delgado could be internal affairs, like yeah, Blanca Rodriguez, Mr. St. Patrick, to expose Stacey Marks or Bill Singh's dirty cat. Yeah, she could be. She could be. I mean, Mitch Music says, I mean, like they all go to Cho? Cho? You mean Choked the college. What's up? Antoine Herring in the building, Queens Nation in the building. Salutary salutations. Sport Gamer says JP and his father own a club like Curtis St. Patrick and Uncle Gabe ran a bar. Yep. Yeah. True. Yeah, I mean, let's think about it. Gary Lennon is the executive producer / writer of Force. Gary Lennon worked with Courtney Kemp on OG Power. The parallels are not a coincidence. In fact, the parallels kind of go with OG Power. And if the goal was, you know what I'm saying? If the goal was if somebody said, look, this last season, we want to give it an OG Power feel. Guess what? That's exactly what they're doing. And they're doing a job. Gary Lennon is doing his job to give us the OG Power feel because it definitely feels like OG Power. All right? Definitely feels like that. Mitchie Music says, disclosure, I spelled it. Okay. It's all good. All good. You need 2 Big back. Look, 2 Bit is like the abominable snowman, yo. He's like that person you want to see, but you don't want to get your hopes up because you might not see him. You might see him, you might not see him. He may show up, he may not show up. He ain't gonna announce it. He just gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? He like a ghost. You know what I mean? DeMarcus says, I hope we get a scene with Kate, Herman, JP father, and D-Mac together at JP's homecoming. Yeah, because we know there's gonna be a funeral, right? And it's probably gonna be JP. We need Ghost back so he can back up Tommy. Ghost is probably already there. Who knows? Stephen Harris says JP Sacra, a strong prediction. JP will protect Tommy. Who said that earlier? Didn't somebody else say that earlier? I forgot who said it. He was the most loyal soldier Tommy had. Yeah. Ghost is coming back to help Tommy as Tariq. I see you support gaming. Ghost 2.0. I ain't gonna call him Ghost. I'm gonna call him Ghost 2.0. Look at your boy flexing. I think this is when Tommy's like, yo, Jannard, go see if Vic went and hit up the club. We need to find out whatever. And your boy's on some like, nah, man. Nah, I'm tired of taking orders from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm CBI. You know what I'm saying? I'm Diamond's brother, man. I was running CBI there. I think it's gonna be a buck back here. And then if you look at the trailer, this is when he's like, yo, forget it. I'm gonna go see Vic myself because I want to go see Vic. He gonna buck back on Tommy, and then he gonna say to Tommy, I can't wait to watch you be unalive. This is it, because I remember the shirt. And then Tommy's like, yeah, all right, ever. So this is when Jannard is like, yeah, dog, we about to get you, B. Like, he about to be out of here, B. And then that's when he goes to Vic and then plots with Vic to get rid of Tommy. Yep. This is it right here. And, we saw a picture of Tommy, of Diamond sitting down and the whole voting thing, the whole voting process, and Tommy pissed off at that. And then we got Tommy right here, man. All right, family, we back at square one. Look, these are the picks. These are all the picks that I got. All the exclusive picks. Thank you for playing the game. What it looked like with your boy. If you just came through, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because whatever I got that comes out in my squad, they send me the info from Gemini Don and DeMarcus to everybody that send me. you know, the updates, my squad, my you know what I'm saying, my internal my vacay internal squad, you know what I'm saying? You know, when stuff start dropping, they make sure I know because I be doing my thing, I be working or whatever. So I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for sending that to me. Whenever I get some new stuff, you already know I'm gonna drop it. We're gonna talk about it, we're gonna get into it. But yes, look for a first reaction to this one. Yeah. Look for a first reaction right after the episode for this one right here. For episode 7, yeah, I'm most likely gonna go live. All right, so stay up a little bit longer. I know it drops at midnight for y'all on the East Coast. I'm probably gonna go live at 1:15. Right after that, we're gonna discuss it first reaction because it's going down. This is where forces turning up. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. I need some water. I'm getting too hype. I'm getting too hype. I'm getting too hype. I'm getting too excited. I think let's say Charo. What's up, Charo? Says I think the way Jannard's scrambling around trying to recruit Vic proves how big of a mistake it is to vote Tommy out. Diamond dumb as F, and he'll be going back to jail. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. People sleep on the United Kingdom with Lord Pablo. Okay, yes, they do. And we say Charo Cotton, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay up for that. Yeah, definitely come through. You know what I'm saying? About 1:10, 1:15, your boy, I'm gonna go live. And we're gonna talk about it, man. I'm gonna give my first reactions. We're gonna be in the chat. We're gonna be doing our thing. All right. Definitely come through right here. Subscribe, send this out to your people. Let them know we powered out. This is Power Central, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, man. We just gonna go in. We're gonna go in. Brandon says Diamond is definitely going back to jail when the Fent deal goes back. Yeah, I can see that. Because they already on it. You know what I'm saying? Bobby already on it. Bobby and what's his name? Gus. They already on it. They're just waiting for somebody to make the wrong move. Family business in the morning. Yes. Family business definitely in the morning. Family business because we got the season finale of Family Business. And then most likely, yeah, in the morning time, my morning time, probably your afternoon, my morning time, we're going to do a first reaction to the season finale of Family Business too. But I'm going to go live at 1:10, 1:15 a.m. First reactions to Force. And then you'll see me later on talking about the episode for Family Business, first reaction. Diamond not going back to prison, okay? That's how he went to jail in the first season, okay? Charles says, I am curious to know how does Stacy Mark's husband gets involved, and he was on the phone telling Vic Tommy was a lone wolf. Yep, so it is animosity. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bobby is most likely going to turn on his ex-wife, right? Because she ain't love him. She was just using him, right? She don't really love him. She was just using him to get in position, to get her power. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with you. There might be some animosity that Bobby has against Stacy. You know what I'm saying? So, but Bobby is just such an upstanding, clean guy. You know what I'm saying? So will it happen? I don't know. What you say? DeMarcus says Jannard will go to prison for Joey's body. Okay. Brandon says, or he could go out like Kanan. Who, Diamond? Oh, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. If Diamond go out like Kanan, Jannard go to jail, right, for the Fed and for whatever body, who gonna run CBI? Or they gonna dismantle CBI and then it's gonna be the Tommy crew. the D-Mac Tommy crew. You know what I'm saying? Maybe CBI is out of here. Maybe the heads of CBI will get locked up, trapped up, wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? Diamond gonna be a pack for real? Wow, that would be crazy. Sport Gamer says Vic thinks he can replace his father, and Claudia Walter would be mad at Vic for snitching. Yeah. Oh yeah. Walter, man, he would stomp all over Vic if he was still alive. Talking about, yeah, I'm working with the freaking federal government. It's crazy. Yes, Diamond. Yeah, okay, okay. If Diamond went out like Kanan, Jadar get locked up, right? Then what if Shanti running CBI? You know what I'm saying? What if she get down with Tommy? Boom, things happen. Ba 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 ba. Diamond out of here, Jannard out of here. Boom. Shanti becomes the queen like she always wanted. Tommy gonna give it up to her. She gonna run it, and then Tommy gonna get out and do things and run with Tariq. They gonna go to Cali and finally do business. We'll see. We'll see. Man, hold up. Y'all getting me too hype. Y'all getting me too hype. I'm coughing over here. This is getting too good. It's getting too good. It's getting too good. Shout out to my man DeMarcus Vaughn with the $5 super chat. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you, my brother, for another super chat. Appreciate that. In family business, I would be interested if Junior and Sonia, newborn baby, is a match for. No. You ain't doing no bone marrow transplant on no baby, bro. What you talking about, bro? No. No. I hope Maria tells Tommy that Stacy showed up at the loft. Yeah, I think she will. I think she'll tell him everything. I think she's gonna tell him everything. Thanks again, DeMarcus, for the super chat. Gemini Donna's in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good, my guy? What if Bobby could be dirty on a low? Okay. Meanwhile, Diamond's downfall definitely gonna be because of Jannard. Oh well. Okay. Well, I mean, look. Now that I think about it, bro. All's fair in love and war. Bobby lost the love part. Because I believe Bobby truly did love Stacy. But when Bobby started to see the signs and the manipulation, what's going on, and you know how Stacy was just all power hungry in the whole nine, and she couldn't even say, I really loved you. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was just using you for the CPT, you know what I'm saying, for the Chicago Police Department. Nah, I'm not using you. I really love you. She couldn't even say I really love you. So he lost the love part. He lost that war. Now, he's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure his ex-wife gets egg in her face and possibly what if she gets locked up, man? Because it could go down at any given moment, man. Just like Vic said to her when he was yelling at her like, yo, you think I'm weak? You better do what Tommy says or we're going to hang you out to dry. What if they hang out to dry anyway? Because there's no chance of her winning because they find out the truth. Somebody exposes it. You know what I'm saying? That would be wild. Shanti might take over CBI. That's what I said earlier. What if the queen turns around because Jannard get caught up and Diamond is out of here, or Diamond get caught up and Jannard is out of here? I could see Diamond getting caught up again, getting pinched back in jail, and then Jannard getting popped. I could see that happen. I could definitely see that happen because Jannard is nothing but a weasel. He nothing but a cockroach. He nothing but a manipulator. He nothing but a, you know what I'm saying? And if Shanti is the one that takes out Jannard and Diamond is gone, Shanti, you know, Tommy gonna be like, you gonna be the queen. You gonna run CBI. I'm out of here. Lord Pablo will run CBI. Where he at? Reveal. Give us Lord Pablo. Where's he at? We saw him earlier. Maria was telling Tommy to take it back. Don't burn it down. Right. And that's probably after the breakup happens, right? It's probably after this fight. It's probably like, I ain't effing with CBI. CBI ain't effing with you no more, Tommy. Get up out of here. I can't wait. Because that's what's going to lead us to have Tariq come to town, to have everything go down. That's going to lead us to Tommy having to go to New York, go see Kate, go talk to Tariq, go try to take out Tasha. I wonder if they're going to pack that in 8, 9, and 10, and then we're gonna see that happen, man. That would be so dope. That would be so dope. I hope they line this thing up perfectly, man. I hope they do. What you say? Brandon says, Stacy made a big mistake going to Tommy's love. Yeah, she sure did, because now Tommy gonna get in her ass, boy. What you doing coming over here? And I ain't tell you to come over here. What's wrong with you? Why you talking to Maria? You scaring my girl now? What you trying to do? I told you I got you in the pocket. You know what? I'm about to let this video fly. You're done. You're not the man no more. I can't use you no more. You know what I'm saying? You violating. You going to my crib with my lady, my baby mama? You crazy, B. The Smurf side with Tommy. Yes. Definitely. After Diamond beat him down like that, I said that as soon as that happened, I said, Smurf is on Tommy's team automatically. Gemini Don said, I called it since that shootout. Shanti started to respect Tommy more and more. Yep, she recognized Tommy's about to that action. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. You did call it salute to you, my guy. But also, you know, when we seen her and Tommy kicking it, that's what I was saying earlier before you came through. I was like, yo, they've been kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they definitely forming some type of bond. And of course, you know, Jannard, he like, yo, what's going on? But then he took the meeting with Jay. But yeah, they definitely forming a bond. Therefore, you know, I think she's going to change her mind about taking out Tommy because she really wants to take over CBI. She really wants to get next to Che. She really wants to have Che as the plug. She really wants to be top dog. So that's why she emphasizing, yo, let's take out Tommy, let's take out Diamond, let's take out Diamond, right? Yeah. That's good advice from Maria. Yep. Yeah, Jay, people have babies just for that reason. Yeah. Don't mean to get okay. You forgot the Orlando. You talking about family business, bro. Come on, man. We're gonna talk about family business later, bro. We're gonna do that later. You know, I got a whole bunch of shorts with our final predictions. Put that on the final prediction joint. You know what I'm saying? Put that on the final prediction joint. But yes, we're gonna talk about it when it comes through. Vic should have stood up to Stacy previous seasons. Vic had no legs though. The only reason why Vic stood up to Stacy is because Vic is being used by Tommy. And right now, Vic is Tommy's bitch, right? Vic is Tommy's bitch. Stacy is Tommy's bitch too. So it's like two bitches going at it. You better listen to Daddy, because Daddy gonna hang you out to dry. But Vic ain't had no legs before. Vic didn't have no backup. He had nothing, right? He had nothing. He took out his pots. You know what I'm saying? Like he had nothing before. But now he rolling with Big Daddy Tommy. You better do what Daddy says. Vic a bitch too. But now he trying to be unbitched, right? He trying to take back his bars with his boys. You know what I'm saying? His little Irish boys, Connor and them. You know? Vic is feeling what? Vic is feeling himself too much and doing too much. Oh yeah. Vic gotta be out of here. I wanted Vic to be out of here last season, bruh. But nah, they holding on to him. They forcing his fiance wife's love story on us. We don't care. Nobody care about that love story. Do y'all care? I don't care about Vic being in love. Nobody care about that. Ain't nobody care about that. Excuse me, guys. You're getting me too hyped. I'm getting too excited. I'm throwing some heat. All right, Jannard is going to get caught up with that Finn. You think so? I don't know. I think he's plotting too much and his mind is so clear. Now caught up meaning like he gonna get pinched, he gonna get brought in. Yeah, that's possible, but not like using. He's not gonna use, right? That is the lamest air horn I've done. But shout out to Mitchie Music for another $5 super chat. Thank you, Mitchie Music. And Mitchie Music said, I could see Stacy going to jail or getting unalive easily. Yeah. I could see him more so going to jail than being unalive because it's the political game, right? It's the political side of things, right? like with the political side of things, who on the political side in the power history, I'm talking political, I'm not talking about lawyers, I'm talking political. Who on a political side was ever unalive? I'm trying to remember. I'm not talking about the lawyers, I'm not talking about Proctor, I'm talking about political people. Tate is still alive. Who was taken out? Who else was taken out that was a political person? Yeah, okay, yeah. Ghost became a political person. Yeah, but the streets caught up with. He was the streets and political, but he was street before he became political, right? Right. Okay. We say Jannard's weakness is that Yeah. Gemini Don says, remember earlier this season, Stacy was wondering how this fentanyl is heavy. Yep. That could come back and haunt CBI. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely get backfire on them. Mr. Muse says, if Jannard does not sell that he does not sell that he'll use to. This is a rough one. This rough. If Jannard does sell that, he'll use it too, you mean? That's what he does. Okay, got it. We'll see. Okay, yes. Ghost. Yes. But the street stuff caught up with Ghost. Right? What other, besides Ghost, person that became or that is a politician that got popped? That's the question, because I don't remember a political person getting popped. Ghost wasn't political. That was James St. Patrick being political. Exactly. Same person. You know what I'm talking about. X him out. Who else? And if it's nobody else, that proves my point. That proves my point that I don't think Stacy would get popped. I think she would get arrested, if anything. Force support gaming says Force might skip the whole Tommy going back to New York to get Tasha, because we already saw it play out in book 2. They might just show us Tommy seeing the letter from Kate, and that's it. Okay. I mean, they could easily chop it up. They don't got to show us like whole 10-minute scenes. If we saw it already, they could take footage and be like, all right, Tommy went back to New York. Tommy saw Kate. Tommy got the letter. Tommy saw Tariq and told Tariq, you're either going to be a civilian or you're going to be a gangster. You can't be both, right? Tommy goes, tries to take out Tasha. We see Tasha knock out Tariq. They settle things. Boom. Now he's back in Chicago. They could cut that real quick for us, right? They could cut it. They could cut it real quick. Boom. And then he goes back to Chicago. Next episode, he returns to Chicago. Exactly. We say Force might skip. Yeah, I read that already. And Power, I can only remember Attorney Dude. Exactly. So that if we can't remember any political person that got popped, going along with that theme, and again, they could change up. They could write whatever they want, right? I just don't remember. Tate is still alive. Proctor's a lawyer. And Angela was on the force, right? Right? She never ran for office. Tate ran for office, right? I'm talking about political people. Not the cops, not the force, not the prosecutors, not the defendants, not the defenders. I'm talking about political people. You just Googled it, that was wrong. Because Proctor wasn't a political person. Proctor was a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That dealt with the political people. Imagine if a flashback of Tariq is DeMarcus. Imagine if a flashback of Tariq and Tommy in New York, and that is Tariq being in force. Let me read it again. Imagine if it's a flashback of Tariq and Tommy in New York, and that is Tariq being in the force. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm open for it all. I'm open for it all. I'm ready for the Tommy and Tariq combo team up to happen. I've been saying it all season. They've been dragging us to this point. They're going to fight. This is going to be the split up of Tommy and CBI. This is going to be the lone wolf crew where Tommy's going to put together his crew. Tommy's going to go back to New York. Tommy going to deal with the whole ghost thing. Tommy going to come back from New York. Tommy going to have his team. It's going to be Miguel, Shanti, hopefully D-Mac if D-Mac don't betray him, right? And who else? Tariq and Tommy. They gonna be the heads. They're gonna bring it together. They're gonna form Voltron, Forcetron. They're gonna form Forcetron, not Voltron, Forcetron. Okay, and it's gonna be them five, right? Miguel, Tommy, Tariq, Shanti, and D-Mac. Forcetron, form. I'm gonna form a fist. Forcetron. They say, imagine if if D-Mac makes it, D-Mac won't betray his uncle. Okay, I hope not. I hope he's just holding him back, like trying to get him up off of. And I know I said that in my What's Next, you know what I'm saying? I just put it out there to see what y'all was going to say. People like, I don't think D-Mac will ever betray his uncle. Okay. Okay, you know, I'll be throwing some stuff out there just to see what y'all going to say sometimes. But we're going to see. We're going to see with this episode. If D-Mac makes it, he might meet Tariq, and then he going to likely replace Braden. I don't want to see him being a third wheel, right? It should be Reek, D-Mac, and Braden as a trio. Well, support gaming, man. You remember Ghost. Braden effed up to the point that now Braden is a worker. He's no longer a partner with Tariq. You got to remember that. Remember Braden was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I did this because of you. Remember Tariq was like, nah, bro, we can't be partners no more because you effed up. He got high on his own supply. Remember Braden started effing up with that girl. You know what I'm saying? And started taking the stuff and started getting high. Even though Braden saved Tariq, he got caught up with that girl. And Braden got caught up with the stuff. So Braden was effing things up. And Tariq was like, nah, man, you just going to be a worker, B. So if Braden proves himself to Tariq, then maybe Braden will be back a partner. But right now, Braden is a worker. Okay? So if Tariq and D-Mac get together, then it's going to be like, all right, D-Mac, you run Chicago. I'm going to be here in New York. And boom, I'm going to just supply you da-da-da-da-da. That would be dope. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. But now, how much muscle can Tariq give? He's all brains. Tariq got a whole look. Tariq is Ghost 2.0. If you watch Ghost, Tariq is now the ghost in the machine. Tariq press a button and things start to move now. Plus, he has the African connection. Remember, the African-English connection. Now, that's who's supplying him stuff. So he has the international muscle now, right? So the same forces that was behind Noma and them, right? That was Noma's brother. Remember, he's down with, Tariq is doing business with Noma's brother. Noma's out of here, right? So he got the whole African connection. He got the whole supply thing going on. And yeah, by the time we get here, Tariq should have more crews stationed up. So when he make a call, boom, that's all he got to do. You know what I'm saying? He don't really need to fight. He just, you know, he could pop off. You know what I'm saying? Tariq don't really need to be in the field right now. He can call cats now. D-Mac is better than Tariq. Tariq is trash. There you go with the BS. Not right now. Tariq is on top, kid. Believe it or not. Gemini Don says, I can't believe already we have 4 episodes left. Yep. Each episode is getting hotter. Yep. I'm also curious. We know any new Tommy show coming. Origins is next. Yep. What's the third Power Universe show? Again, I thought it was going to be this thing called Power Legacy. I don't know if that was just a rumor. I don't know if that was just talk. I don't know if somebody was making that up, but I thought it was going to be Power Legacy with Tommy and Tariq. That's what I thought. But that may just be made up. Who knows? We didn't get no official word yet. And I think if it is going to be a spinoff, they're waiting till Force is over. Because again, they buzzing about Origins right now, and it is kind of taking attention away from Force a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm honestly more excited about the Origins right now than this. But now with this episode coming up, I'm more excited about Force because now we're finally getting down to the freaking meat and potatoes, man. They was giving us salads and shit. They was giving us little, oh yeah, take this. Take episode 1. Take episode 2. You know what I'm saying? It was like spoon feeding us to get us to episode 7, which I wanted to. I was a little impatient. I was a little impatient. I was, because I'm ready for the turn up to happen, okay? We could have been turned up and they could have warred for the rest of the freaking season and we would have been like, yeah, man, you see this guy get popped? You see how many people got popped? Da-da-da-da. We could have been back at Power already. We didn't have to wait to episode 7. We didn't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna say Team D-Mac and say Tariq is trash when they about to be down with each other? See, look at you. You're contradicting yourself. I agree with the markers on Team D-Mac. Okay. Look, I like D-Mac. I like Tariq. We're gonna see what happens. More, I think it's about Sasha Penn and the crew. Very, very quiet. Yep. What is next? I think we'll have some surprises. I'm ready for it too, Gemini, down for real. Okay, Jay, I forgot about the connect with, yes. Everybody, if you forgot what happened to Tariq, go watch the final episodes of Ghosts. And that's going to let you know where Tariq is right now, as of right now. Now, again, if Tommy is calling Tariq, if Tommy's calling Tariq and Tariq is answering the phone, then everything that happened in Ghost already happened. Right? But in Force, we have to make that connection. Like, Tommy has to go to New York and this thing has to play out, man. Like, don't do that. Don't just cut out what Tommy has to do in New York in order to make the connection for us in Ghost, man. I'll be pissed off at that. But like, come on, man. Don't be sloppy with it. Don't rush it. Don't be sloppy. Power Legacy comes after this show. Okay. Again, I heard Power Legacy. We ain't got no official word yet. Right? We got official word, about Origins. We ain't got no official word about Legacy, right? So, I'm waiting for that. D-Mac crew is hard. Pause. Think Tariq crew. How is D-Mac's crew harder than Tariq crew when Tariq got the whole international African connection, my dude? Come on. Get up to speed with where Tariq is right now. Right now. Remember what happened in Ghosts. Remember where Tariq is right now. Remember how crazy wild the mother freaking Noma's crew and the African connection is. Okay? Remember that. All right. I stopped after episode 1. I'm finna skip tonight. What? What do you mean? Oh, you gonna skip to episode 7? Oh, you gonna... What up? I see you, Todd. That's funny. Yeah. You stopped watching after episode 1. Hey, you gotta catch up, man. Catch up. Then salads. What? Then salads and shit. Don't block me. He said, oh God, you guys. Tariq has Noma's brother and Davis handling exact. Thank you, Gemini Don. Can you get these guys? The Marcus, you got to get up to speed, man. You saw Ghosts. How you not know what Tariq got as far as his forces, bro? Come on, man. You know that. You just don't like Tariq. That's what it is. Man, y'all got me coughing and talking. He just don't like Tariq. That's why he hating on Tariq. D-Mac is nowhere on Tariq's level. Thank you, Gemini Don. Come on, bruh. Talk to him, man. Talk to him. I'm on team Tariq and Tommy. Yes, Brandon. Exactly. Temper tantrum throwing Tariq. Bro, we are past that. Can you get past that, bro? Who is in the African crew? You go back and watch, bro. You go back and watch. You go back, DeMarcus, you go back and watch Ghost and you see who's in the crew. Okay? You see the connection, you see the international connection, right? Charo, it looks too obvious. I think they're trying to lead us to think that Tommy is calling Reek. Who else called Reek? Kanan from the dead? Who else called Reek, Charo? Who else would call Reek? Diana? Are we gonna have Ghost 2.0? Who else would call Tariq? I'm just saying. Young Kanan? Like, come on, like let's make it make sense. Who else would call Tariq that leads into another show? You know what I'm saying? Unless like that, okay. Unless you're saying that Tariq got a call from Tommy in the future, and this is what's gonna set off Power Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's make it make sense. We watch all the shows, so who else would be calling them? Drew? I'm calling you from Gay Paris. Who is calling Tariq? It's not Drew. I'm calling you to see if you want to buy one of my paintings. I'm in Gay Paris right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy and I'm drawing right now. Tariq, you know what I'm saying? Tariq is like, yeah, come on, man. We family. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Make it make sense for me, fam. It's not Drew. It's not Kane. Okay? Is it Diana? Why would it be Diana? If it was Kane, like why would he call him, and why would Tariq be on some like, yo, we family? No. Come on, Kane and Tariq ain't end on no, yo, we family. You know what I'm saying? Kane and Tariq did not end on some like, yo, we family now, bro. You should call me anytime. No. I do hope Tariq improved his hand skills. Yes, I do too. I didn't like Tariq at first, but now that Tariq is a boss, he has a crew backing him. Yep. Do you know if Brandon, Tariq's partner or ex-partner, will be part of this? I hope so. Even though Brandon became like a crackhead and stuff like that, and Brandon did look out every time you watch Ghost. Y'all know I was heavy in Ghost. Ghost is my second favorite book. Y'all know I was heavy in Ghost. Every time Tariq got in a little bit of problems, Brandon did come and save him, but that's before he started getting high on the own supply. Tommy wouldn't call Tariq unless it was an emergency. Exactly. So when you got the Marquez, right? Cartel coming after you, and Miguel now, because they're coming after both of them now. Don't forget, just because Miguel didn't allow Tommy to go and Miguel got the flower, that doesn't mean that Ortega still don't want Tommy gone. So now Miguel and Tommy got a common enemy, right? So you got that. Then you're gonna have CBI, right, going to do anything they can to F up Tommy. Then you got Vic taking his bars back to F up Tommy. Then you gonna have Stacey Marks coming at him as well, already trying to get at his baby mama. So you got 4 or 5 different individuals and crews coming at Tommy all at the same time. Let's make it make sense. Who else can he call? Ghost ain't here. If Tommy get word that, yo, Tariq is on top doing this thing, who else? He ain't gonna call 2-Bit. He don't got 2-Bit number. Come on, let's make it make sense. Who else is Tommy gonna call? Who else is Tommy going to call? Oh, man. I appreciate you. Lawn support. What's good, my boy? Yeah, salute, salute. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through. For real, let's make it make sense, man. Let's make it make sense. Who else is Tommy going to call? You know what I'm saying? Who is Tariq picking up the phone for and saying, yo, you know what it is, man. We family. You know what I'm saying? We get at them. They bring the smoke, we gonna get at them. Why would Tariq say that? Who else would he say that to? Tasha? He wouldn't talk to his mom like that. You know what I'm saying? Why is Tasha calling him? Is Tasha calling on behalf of Tommy? Why would she do that? She know where to be. She out of the loop with Yaz. Come on, man. Make it make sense. DeMarcus, stop hating, man. Just because we be hating on Donna and her busted ass and Claudia, she's dead. Get her out of here. Okay? Nobody care about no Claudia. We ain't even talk about Claudia no more. We ain't even talk about none of them. You know what I'm saying? They gone. They out the loop, son. You thought Claudia was gonna survive? Hell no. Tariq is still alive and well, bro. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Madam Wu will become exactly. There you go. So now add that to the list of people coming after Tommy. If Madam Wu's gonna go after Tommy, they might set it up. They might. Yo, Jannard and his snake ass may set it up. Jannard may go back to Madam Wu on some like, yo, remember you mentioned you got robbed and you had to chop up one of your guards. Well, I know the guy who actually robbed you. And they say it's Tommy. Jannard just set up Tommy with Madam Wu now. You see what I'm saying? So he's gonna have like 6 crews, and then the coalition, if they voted Tommy out, whatever Tommy tries to do, they're gonna try to shut down. So now you got the whole entire coalition, not just CBI, that don't want Tommy alive, B. Yo, Tommy got Chaco, whatever his name, unalive because he cut that dude head off. Tommy not down with CBI? Guess what? You need to get at Tommy. I'm excited. Y'all get me too excited over here. This power talk is intense. I can't wait for tonight. Hold on. All right, cool. I forgot I can mute this out right here. Cool. Yeah, fam. So I can't wait. Oh, hold on. What? You got some super chats? Oh man. Another super chat from Mitchie Music. Man. Thank you. You said Brandon meets Braden. Oh, Brandon, you meant Braden. Oh, okay. All right, you got it. It's all good. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Hopefully we get Mahoney and Power Legacy, hopefully. Tasha would be a great player in this game. Yeah. Wait now, don't disrespect Big Claude. Here we go. Johnson go hustle, you just chiming in. Big Claude, you mean little itsy bitsy spider claw that was itsy bitsy spidering her ass down into Tommy's lair and got popped 3 times? Get her out of here, yo. Big Claude. She ain't no Big Claude. She done Claude. She unalive Claude. She done Claude. Stuff her in the mother freaking stocking stuffer. Christmas is over, son. Christmas canceled. Tommy need more than Miguel to back him up. Yeah, exactly. That's why you gotta make phone calls. I don't think Tommy know about what D-Mac did robbing the agents. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If D-Mac don't tell him about that lick, which he probably won't because there's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? Like D-Mac on his last lick, right? With the what was their name? 69ers? What was his name? Not the 69ers. The 76ers, what was their name? You know what I'm saying? So D-Mac ain't gonna tell Tommy about that because D-Mac gonna forget about that because he's living in his glory. He got his girl now. He down with CBI. He down with his uncle now. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9. So because of that, it'd be easy for Jannard to set up Tommy and tell Madam Wu, I know who did that. I heard who did that. Tommy Egan. That's who you need to get at. So now you got everybody coming at Tommy. It's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go with the weirdos. Here comes the weirdos. The Italians should have eliminated Tommy and OG. Yeah, but you remember that. My man came through like mother freaking John Wick. You know what I'm saying? When the Italians came at him. See, that's the Tommy I love. Tommy come out blah, 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 with the black. Shot all these cats. Diamond Eaton on Smurf was a great flash of Tommy and Julio in power. Okay, yeah. I like that. Yep. Team certified, terrible, unalive. Don't rest in peace, Claudia. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Big Claudia, harder than Vic, even Tommy. So now she is fertilizer. Bye. Bye, bitch. Bye, Claudia. Bitch. Get up out of here. Can Tariq finally get popped? At least D-Mac was popped. Tariq, get out of here. Man, he don't need to get popped. He a boss. Be mad because my man worked his way up to a boss status, B. He boss status right now. Don't be mad. Jay, I was trying to say, will Braden partner up with Tariq to help Tommy? If Braden proves himself to not be an addict, maybe. The more I think about it, Tommy can ask the Serbs for one more favor, since Tommy already have history with the Serbs via Ghost, right? Well, the last time we saw Tommy with the Serbs, we threw Uncle over the balcony. So Tommy still has a connection with the Serbs, right? To get back for Milkovich. Remember? So the Serbs are still around. We just ain't see them. There's so many crews going on right now. But the Serbs are still around. They still locked in with Tommy, right? Tommy, Tariq, and Tasha plot is insane. Yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, fam, man, y'all got me going. Y'all know when y'all get me going on this power trip, man, it's all good, man. But I love y'all. Appreciate all of y'all, family. Definitely share this out. Hit that like button if you're here for the very first time. Hit that subscribe button, family. We are power deep. We're in deep now, okay? Yeah, I was having my questions before, but we're in deep with power. We're in deep with force now. I'm ready for 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go hard with this. Pause, all right? I'm too old for pause. You know what I meant. Your nasty minds. Let's go and stay focused. 7 better be the turn up, or I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be right back here talking about, yo, why they ain't turn up in 7, B? I'm gonna be right back here with y'all. Ranting, not complaining, ranting about how 7, they better deliver on 7, man. They better deliver on 7. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Thank you for your opposition comments. You know what I'm saying? Keeps the live going. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep this thing going, man. What? Did you miss a rating? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mitchie? Oh, you retracted it. Okay. All right, fam. Friday morning, 1:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. First reactions, VACAY-JayTV right here. Meet me back here for that. Friday morning, Thursday for me, Friday for y'all, 1:10. And we are going to talk about episode 7, first reactions. I'm looking forward to hearing your first reactions. Share this out. And thank you, Support Gaming. Thank you all to all of my MVPs, to all of my VIP members, to my VACAY fam worldwide. I love y'all, man. Y'all know it. Y'all keep me going. All right? We're going to see who win this fight. All right? I'm gonna leave it on that note. We're going to see who's going to win. Is it Team Diamond, Team Tommy? Who's gonna win this fight? We're gonna have a physical fight. Who gonna beat who up? All right. I'm gonna go with Tommy, yo. If y'all saying Diamond, I'm gonna go with Tommy. I think Tommy gonna beat Diamond ass. Just because y'all say Diamond, I'm gonna go with Tommy, yo. I'm gonna go with Tommy. All right, I love y'all, man. Till next time. Salute.